Let's watch and we'll break it down. But this stuff is, man, it's gotten so dystopian so fast. Watch this.
It probably should come as no surprise that the Trump administration is trying to give themselves all sorts of new, very intrusive powers against American citizens who might want to protest against them. And this is a subject that I think there is a real media challenge in terms of conveying the seriousness of this stuff. And I've struggled it with myself. This is a story that I care about a lot. I think it's hard to convey. It's hard to get people to picture exactly the risk here. Not too long ago, a couple years ago, I wrote the introduction to this book. It's called Pegasus, How a Spy in Your Pocket Threatens the End of Privacy, Dignity, and Democracy. I did not write this book. It's an excellent book. It's written by two amazing, investigative, award-winning journalists from France. I wrote the introduction to that book, though, because I've been basically like standing on my head, contorting myself, trying to figure out a way to do this story, how to make it make sense to an American audience, that we need to watch out now, in this generation today. We need to watch out for a kind of authoritarian surveillance technology that was never, ever available to authoritarian regimes in the past, but is available to authoritarian regimes now. And in our time, this technology has been sitting on the table like a loaded gun, waiting for a would-be dictator to come to power in America and use it against us. You may remember when the Washington Post columnist and longtime Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi was kidnapped and murdered. You may remember the salient detail that they cut up his body with a bone saw. Responsibility for Khashoggi's murder has been laid squarely at the feet of the Saudi government. The tactical means by which they got to him has in part been laid to a piece of spyware. Cell phone spyware called Pegasus. It's spyware that infects your phone. They target your phone. You don't have to do anything wrong to be infected with it. You don't have to click on anything or do anything.
Think about how scary that is. That you don't have to click on anything. You don't have to do anything. They could just get into your phone. They always start by saying, oh, don't worry, we're only going after illegal immigrant criminals. And then it becomes, we're going after all the illegal immigrants, not just the criminals. And then it becomes, we're going after American citizens who are protesting for the illegal immigrants. It's mission creep. This is what happened during the Bush regime when it came to their spying powers with the Patriot Act. Oh, we're using this to only go after the terrorists. That's what it is. And then it became, we're using it to go after the terrorist networks. So including like the family members of the terrorists. And then it becomes, well, we're just like alleging that we're going after terrorists, but there's no evidence these people are terrorists. And then it becomes, well, we're going after the people protesting our government. Like, this is what happens if you create the ability to deprive a single person of their rights. That could be used against literally any of us, and that's what we're witnessing here.